What's up, YouTube? Back at you guys with another great video today. So we're going to be going over content created by the name of Suburb, baby. I'm sure a lot of you guys might be familiar with this young man. I watched a couple of his stuff, mostly on IG. Makes a lot of funny skits, really funny dude. I believe he's been on QUITS stream before and everything like that. Been making tons of videos, different types of skits and stuff like that. Really freaking hilarious. Definitely recommend you go check out his content you haven't before. But looks like he's making a video talking about why he's done with content creation. So for whatever reason, even though he's been, from what I can see, been doing very well, had a pretty successful career in content creation for the past couple of years. He's done it. I'm not sure how long, but at least 2 or 3 years, probably a little bit more. But let's dive on in and see what he has to say.
What's up, y'all? Suburb baby here. And I just want to use the time to say I'm officially done making content. Man, I know this video, being my last video, is going to make some people sad. Some people might, not be happy because I'm someone they watch on a daily. But man, I've been thinking about this for a while, and this is the time I actually feel like, I have the courage to tell you guys I want to stop. And let me just give you the reasons I want to stop and not just tell you why I want to stop. I've made well over tens of that. I think I've made over 5, 6, 7,000 videos. And man, I just genuinely don't feel like the content is what it needs to be. And I don't feel like it'll really ever get to what it needs to be. And I know some people may disagree with what I'm saying, but that's just how I feel. I don't feel like it'll ever get to where it needs to be.
So to make that many videos, over 5,000 plus videos, that's a lot of content. That's a lot of, let me get that out of here. That's a lot of content. Jesus Christ. That's impressive. And to just walk away from that, sounds to me as off the initial take from this, he's just burnt out for whatever reason. He's kind of fell out of love with it or whatnot. But I'm really trying to figure out what he means by his videos aren't going to reach the quality he's looking for. So, what exactly did you envision it to look like, or were you envisioning doing videos with Country Wayne or something like that, or are you trying to get on a big screen? What exactly does it mean? Let's see if he describes it a little bit more.
For that one reason, I don't really want to do this anymore, because I don't just want to keep feeding y'all the bullshit that I'm putting out, because I genuinely feel like it's bullshit, and I just don't feel like it'll get me where it needs to be. Another reason I want to stop making content is bro, I just never taken a break. And I know you're saying, well, you could just take a break. I thought about that too. I thought about, just taking maybe a day off or a week off, maybe even 2. But then I realized during that time, I would just be thinking about me going back, me having to go back to make content and go through the same processes over again, waking up at 5 a.m., writing scripts every day, editing every day, streaming every day, promoting the videos every day, which is I'm not gonna lie, this shit is so stressful, it's ridiculous. And I know you guys, when you guys watch the videos will entertain you and make you happy. But when I'm making the videos or when I'm streaming, I'm not really being entertained myself, and it's not making me happy, if you know what I mean. I don't know, I really thought I could do this forever, but as the time goes on, I just realize I can't do it anymore. This is.
I'm gonna say something right here, right now. Ain't no breaks, baby. I'm sorry to tell you. Yeah, I mean, well, he a grown man. He can do whatever he so chooses to. If he doesn't want to do content creation no more, hey, God bless him. I wish him nothing but the best. But we men at the end of the goddamn day. We are men. So ain't no such thing as a break. You know what I'm saying? You can maybe take a day off here or there, you know what I'm saying? You gotta recoup or something like that. But at the end of the day, them bills don't stop. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what his financial situation is or something like that. I don't know if he'll touch on that at all in this video. But at the end of the day, I'm sure he's made a decent amount of money off of this, and I'm sure he probably just bought some things based off of that income. I don't know if he's adjusted his lifestyle to what he was making based off of what he might have made from content creation. Like I said, I don't know his ins and outs and stuff like that. I don't know all of his expenses. Hopefully, he was living well below his means, but at the end of the day, we're men. We ain't no breaks. If men took a break as a collective, the world would stop, literally. So right now, I'm just hearing a whole lot of I feel this, I feel that, which is fine. I'm sure he's really young. I'm pretty sure he's in like his early 20s and stuff like that. But then that we men, we gotta look past our feelings. We just gotta grind, man. You gotta want this. But hey, you don't want it no more. Like I said, that's fine as long as you got something else to replace that and everything like that. Because at the end of the day, them bills is due every single month. It is what it is. But let's see what else he has to say.
Like really like mentally draining. And like I really just want to say I'm sorry. Like this is
You don't have to apologize to us. You're a grown man. If you don't want to do it no more, you don't want to do it no more.
it took me a while to make this video. I can't lie to you. I've been postponing this for a while. You know, I've still been putting out content. I've still been streaming. But I really wanted to make this video. I just never really had the courage to. Another reason I want to stop making content is because I just don't like when I came into this, I thought the industry, like the content industry, like, you know, when it comes to like the skits and the stream.
I'm sorry, I'm pausing again, but I can't get it out of my head. Like, why is you recording this in your closet, my guy? Out of all places. Why you choose your closet? Like that's just a me thing. Just looking at stuff. You just like I can't get over that. You just got a bunch of hangers with nothing on them. Probably ain't finished lunch. I don't know. It's a little distracting. I'm sorry, but why'd you pick your closet? Like why? Hey, more power to you, big dog.
Streaming and all the other stuff, YouTube, all that. I thought it would be different. Like I just thought it like all would be like more genuine than it is. I'm not gonna say it's just ungenuine,
Genuine.
but I just don't want to say that it's genuine because I come into it like as a very genuine person and like the stuff I see, it's not even really stuff I deal with. Like I've dealt with like maybe like a little bit, but like the stuff I see on the daily, like it's not genuine, like whatsoever. And I don't really just want to be a part of that, if you know what I'm saying. Like, I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know. It just kind of hurts, you know, trying to put out content with people who, you know, don't genuinely want to, you know, make content with you, if you know what I mean. Like, but anyways, let me get back to the skits and the series because that's what y'all mostly know me for.
Um, at the end of the day, my guy, you can't expect somebody to love what you're doing as much as you are. It's your program. That's your baby at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Same way as your crib, you can't expect somebody to take care of your crib the way you would. You know what I mean? So I get that you're doing skits, so you have to bring people in order to get this to happen. So I could see that being a huge stress factor. You know what I mean? Having to get people to show up on time and stuff like that and be as enthused and be as into it as you and actually be good at it as you are and stuff like that. I mean, that's the lane you chose. So you just have to do a better job of vetting and finding people and stuff like that that you can bring in and do it and make sure you pay them a reasonable wage for whatever it is that they service they're offering. But hey, that's what comes with it. So you just got to understand what it is you're getting yourself into, and you just got to look deep within yourself and take a deep dive and understand. Okay, what's the ins and outs? What's the pros and cons? Is this something I can see myself doing long term? You know, what I mean, you have to have a 10-year view of this. Like, I had started this out. This is not my first time like starting a YouTube channel and stuff like that. I've tried it out, dibble dabbled in here and there, and just didn't like it, didn't fully understand it, so I just kept trying, kept trying. So to where now, like I'm back starting over again, and actually trying to do this not so much of a short term, but a long term. I want to do this for the long haul. One, yes, because I like doing this, but also I want to at some point make a decent income off of this and everything like that. I don't want to do nothing and not get paid for my time or anything like that. Right now, I'm not worth nothing because I'm just starting out. But at some point, I want to build myself up. But you got to understand, I've been thinking about this, writing down my goals, my plans, where I want to be at the end of this year, where I want to be in the next 5 years, where I want to be in the next 10 years. So if you don't have that in mind and understanding exactly what you're getting yourself into, asking questions from other content creators who've done it just as long as you have to really understand what you're getting yourself into, yeah, if you're doing skits and stuff like that, it's gonna be hard to source people to get there. I mean, you just got to know what you're getting yourself into. At the end of I'm just talking. I'm just yapping at this point. Let's see what you got to say.
I know y'all gonna miss that type of content because we have so many skits and so many series. When it comes from hood had a referee, relationship had a referee, friendship referee. Some men put so much effort into cheating. Man, I could go on forever. When y'all ask Zesty to get invited to sleepover, different types of parents when they whoop their kids, different types of kids when they get whooped. Like, man, there's just so many series. Like I really enjoyed making. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed making those series, but like it was just times when I'll be making these skits and these series, and I'm like, damn, like the amount of stress I'm going through and like the rate I'm putting this content out at, it's genuinely like giving a toll on me mentally. And like I genuinely feel like I'll never be able to get to where I really want to be with my content. I don't know, like it's just something about like me when I think about content. Like don't get me wrong, I think what I'm putting out is good. Like people tell me every day it's good, but I don't think it'll ever be where I want it to be personally. And like that is a big part of the reason I want to stop making content. And for the people who like will miss all of this and want me to keep making it, I'm sorry, but I can't. Like I just can't keep doing this to myself, knowing like I'm no longer in love with the process anymore. And don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna delete anything off my channel, off either of my channels. You can go back to either of my channels. You can watch every skit I've ever put out. You can watch every short. You can watch every compilation. You can watch every YouTube video. It doesn't matter. You can watch whatever you want. You can go read. And I know there's some skits y'all haven't seen yet because I've put out thousands on thousands of skits. So y'all can go watch whatever you want to watch. But I just want y'all to know, like, I can't do this anymore, and I won't be able to put out any more content. And another thing, I didn't want to just disappear and not give y'all this message because like y'all deserve this because like with all the things y'all supported me with, like this house I'm sitting in right now, you guys are the reason I have this, not me. It's y'all supported me. The cars that I was able to buy, y'all are the reason I have this. It's not me, it's y'all supported me. Like me even being able to like go on any type of trip, do anything. Like if I'm being real, y'all are part of the reason y'all are the reason I damn near like didn't lose my first house. Like I lived in with my mom. Like when I started making content, like I needed like a job, but I really wanted to do content, so I kept making content, and eventually like I started making a decent amount of money to where I'm able to pay for the rent at my mom's house, and eventually here I am. I'm in this house because of y'all, and I don't ever want y'all to think I'm not grateful for that because I really am. I really appreciate all the things you guys have helped me with in life. And to the people who would say they turned to my content whenever, like they were going through something and like I could make them laugh, I want to let y'all know that where I was going through something also. Me making content for y'all knowing y'all were going through something and I can make y'all laugh, whether it's for a minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and just make you forget about the situation you're going through and just enjoy life again. That makes me happy. Just me being able to put something out to y'all, that genuinely made me happy. And I want to say I forever will appreciate y'all for that. Before I ever started making content, I was going to community college and I just was going to be a gym teacher. I just wanted to do something that I was going to, be able to pay the bills and, I just get by. So me having all this, having millions of followers throughout all these platforms, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, shit, even Snapchat, and even the 60 something thousand I have on Twitch, that's like, This is more than I ever dreamed of growing up. Like I never ever thought it would get to this point before I started doing this. But when I started doing it, I thought it would be more than it is now, if you know what I mean. Like I genuinely thought I could take the content further, and I actually did. And at this point, with how long I've been doing it, I don't think I can take it any further. It's just not working out how I wanted it to work out. And I feel like if I keep doing it, I'll really just be wasting my time and kind of wasting y'all's time, if you know what I mean. Even though y'all don't feel like I'm wasting y'all's time. I don't know, that's just how I feel at this point. And man, to the people who follow me, man, I just really want to say I appreciate you. What if you follow me on any platform, even if you've never followed me, if you've ever watched a video, liked a video, shared a video, commented on a video, watched a stream, ever subbed, ever sent a TTS note, ever whatever you've ever done. If you ever even said my name, if you ever even called me funny, approached me in public, like, it doesn't matter. I want to say I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate all of you. It's just, man, this is just something I just really can't do anymore. I'm really sorry. What's up, y'all?
Okay. Few things to take away from here. Either one, why he's saying his own thing, he's just burnt out and he's not seeing the progression that he wants to see in his own content, even though he didn't specifically describe what he wanted his end goal or what his progression to look like. Or two, it ain't as green on the other side as what it may seem. Hey, people make channels all the time and they channels die because it ain't hitting like it used to and stuff like that. I'm not sure if that's the case with him. From what I can tell from looking at his stuff, how many followers he has and all that stuff like that, and his engagement, I would say he was doing pretty damn good, especially since he was just on constant on screen not too long ago. So I don't think that's it. But he even said in the video, we're the reason that he was able to buy his house and his cars and all that stuff. Content creation and people support him is the reason why he was able to get the things he has. Hopefully he paid that stuff off and everything like that, because if you was mostly living off of that income and adjust your lifestyle for that income and now you're stopping it, well, either hopefully he diversified and has other ways of making that same money that he was making from content creation, or he's gonna have to tamp down his lifestyle a whole lot because he ain't making that type of bread no more. Yes, it is what it is. It's not for everybody, even though he was doing, in my opinion, very well. But hey, he's a young man and everything like that, so he has a whole life ahead of him. So I wish him nothing but the best, but you just gotta understand, you gotta have a 10-year view for things, especially now that you've grown and everything like that. You can't just always be based off feelings and stuff like that. Yeah, you definitely want to find something that you enjoy doing to make money off of it. Excuse me, but that's not always going to be the case. At the end of the day, we're men, like I said before, we're going to have to do stuff even if we don't like it, because at the end of the day, bills due, responsibilities, duties, etc., etc. Those never end. Is always going to be there. So hopefully the young man diversified. Let me go ahead and stop with this. And he has other streams of income, stuff like that. I'm not sure. Hopefully he's not living in a crazy lifestyle where he has to try to keep up with the Joneses. I hope not, because I even remember some reel or some clip of his where he was going over Duke Dennis, and it was Duke Dennis talking about how he took a break from streaming and stuff like that for a couple of weeks and finally came back. You know, Suburb Baby said, yeah, you can take a break, but the rest of us regular folk, the rest of us content creators, up and coming stuff like that, we can't do that shit. We can't afford to. That was literally his own words. If I could find that reel, I'll pull it up for you. But so I'm sure he understands that. So like I said, I wish him nothing but the best. But this is something to take in perspective, man. We men at the end of the day. We got to work, we got to grind, we got to figure it out. We got to look long term, not short term. Can't be all about our feelings. We got to do stuff we don't feel like doing at the end of the goddamn day. Responsibilities, bills, they always gonna be there. It ain't going nowhere. It's gonna be there. Hey, what they say, three things are inevitable: bills, taxes, and death. Those are always gonna be there. Goddamn it, it is what it is. But let me know down in the comment box down below what you guys think. Were you a huge fan of Suburb, baby? Do you think you should keep going? Do you think you should let it go? Do you think it's a good idea of his? Think he's just doing too much? Do you think it'd be back? Me personally, like I said before, if he's really living a keep up with the Joneses style lifestyle, he'll probably be back within a year or two, something like that. I've seen content creators do that before, where they shut their channel down and then they'll try to make a resurgence, probably because them bills is due, and they're trying to keep up with a certain lifestyle. Because you gotta understand, once people reach a certain lifestyle, they very rarely want to tamp it down. It's more so with women, but men do it too. It's not as bad as women for the most part. But most people, once you reach a certain threshold, you don't want to go down too far. You can get here and go here, but you don't want to go all the way down here. You know what I mean? Like I always say, once you leave the hood, you don't want to go back. You've been exposed now, so it is what it is. So like I said, wish him nothing but the best. I think he could make a comeback if he wants to, because I genuinely think he had good videos and he was very funny. His skits were funny as hell, and he has a really good personality. He was really good for himself. I would just suggest he do something where he don't have to rely on as many other people as what he did when he was doing his skits and stuff like that, because that seemed to be something that was stressing him out, or he just has to find ways to reinvest his money back into the business to where he doesn't have to worry about certain things to take the load off of him. Because you understand he real young. So he's like I said, he's proper planning. But hey, sometimes you got a bit of planning that you apply and you just figure it out as you go. It is what it is. But like I said, wish him nothing but the best. So unfortunately, see that I enjoyed his videos a lot, and I thought he was doing really good, and I just saw him going up and up and up. But it is what it is. Unfortunate, but hey, it is what it is. Other than that, I appreciate you guys. I'll get back to you guys next time.